Yo, the more I made, the more I saved. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dive into these hundos real quick, and then we're gonna spill into the 50s. We're gonna dive into the 20s. We're gonna tap into the 10s, finish out with the 5s, and head on into the 1s, right? But before we get it going, y'all know what it is. We're gonna dive into this money count real quick, and we're gonna talk about what type of funds we sitting on, right? Because y'all know I took all that money. Remember I was holding that big bag full of them 1s, full of them 5s and all that? Well, y'all know, if you checked out my last video, I went ahead and I turned that into the bank. All right? Turn that joint in. Said I want to go ahead and set this 5 racks on the side just so we know that's a little stepping stone that we took. So this right here, yo, this is what we did in the last few months. We gonna count it up. We gonna see what it's looking like. I definitely know we tapping into the 6K point. I just want to see how deep into 6K we actually got. I already know we talking about 6 racks sitting right here. Yeah, bro. Without all the extra cash like I used to have, we dumbed it down to, bigger amounts, and it's gonna make things happen a lot quicker. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's dive into this money count, bro, because what I did is I've been recently running the funds to the bank, right? I've been getting my little tips or whatever, and instead of actually heading straight to the crib and doing it in the little stash box, I went ahead and said, yo, let me just stop off at the bank, because I got real comfortable with seeing the bank numbers running up. You know what I mean? I did get comfortable seeing the actual green running up, but then I got real comfortable seeing the little bank money running up. You know what I mean? So I just said, yo, I'm gonna just stick to the one that's making me push further, faster, and whatever's the easiest. You know what I mean? So some of this is actually from the bank. Yeah, y'all know what it is, because I was working with a lot more before. So some of this is tip money. Matter of fact, I think I got even more. I got more tip money on me, matter of fact. Right now, forgot to put this in too. That's how it be sometimes. You just go into little pockets or whatever, and like boom, whoa, got a little extra something. So I'm gonna toss that aside. We're gonna tap that in. That's gonna get factored in a second. But before we dive into anything extra, let me fill y'all in on what I'm gonna talk about in this video. Number one, I had a real great day at work. I'm gonna fill y'all in on how things unfolded. As far as the money goes, it's all money related, so we'll talk about that. And then I also want to bring y'all in on how I actually save without receiving or even having money, but you still manage to save. So we'll talk about that and what that all means in a second. But before we get into it, y'all know what it is. Let's dive into this money real quick. I'm gonna start off with the hundos. Hey, let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what I'm talking about right here, bro. We already got a band right there. Remember I used to rack up all the little funds, you know what I'm saying? Have it all across the board. At this point, we could just call that a band right there. Yo, check me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. 2 bands. Yup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's sit that on the side. Y'all remember the numbers we was working with before, right? It was 5233. So with that being said, however much more we up on this count is what we did between my last money count and this joint, all right? That means every time I went to work, I managed to get tips here and there, but I never actually dived in and did a video. But I managed to, factor it all in, get it all added up, and that's what we counting up right now. Just so y'all know, any new heads coming in, I had a lot of new subscribers. Shout out to all the new subscribers coming in. Yo, we in here to make this money grow. Check me out. We started out, y'all check my first video, we started out at like 1K. I think it was like 13 hundo. And then we ran it up, we did the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, and now we're doing the 6K video. So after this, yo, you best believe I'm coming with that 7K. Check me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yo, that's 5 bands right there. So this is what I want y'all to see. So y'all get it real clear, right? This is what we did before. 1, 2, I probably could get the 33 right here. I want y'all to visualize this. I want y'all to see exactly what's going on, so y'all understand. All right, so we got 10, 20, 30, and 35. I give it the $2. So all I want you to visually see what we managed to save. And I say we because I couldn't do it without y'all. I hope y'all got your little stash box. Y'all got something building up, you know what I mean? Hopefully you got your little bank account running up, all right? This is how we do it. This is how we check in. Y'all check in with me, this is how we move. So the last few months, we ran the numbers up to 52.33. Boom, right here. We did 5 racks. It's 5 racks for you. Skirt. That's 5, all right? 5 racks. Yup, that's what it is right here. On top of the 5 racks, what we ended up pumping out was an extra $200. And then we had $33, but I don't really feel like divvying up the 33, so I went ahead and did 35. So we working with 35 right here. I want y'all to visually see this. Visually look at the money, see it, understand it. This is what the hard work and the effort actually put in for us, all right? We got this joint sitting on the side. Boom, 52.33, right? Now let's talk about the noosh money. The noosh money, right? So we gotta go ahead and count up 6 because we need 6 off top. We say, yo, we making sure if this is a video and it's gonna be a money count, gotta be 6K. So let's go ahead and let's look at the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skirt. 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 9, 20, 40, 60, 80. Hey, let's get it. That's what I'm talking about, bro. We right here at 6 bands, bro. I told y'all, I said, look, we coming up. We gonna see this run up from 1 to 2 to 3, double up, all the way to 6. We sitting on 6 right now. Y'all wanna see 7? Y'all looking at that can like, yo, is this man gonna make it? Yeah, bro, we gonna make it to 7. So let's see what we working with. Because if this is 6 right here, I still got a little something holding on. Let's see what we really need to touch 7. Because 6 don't sound good to me. I don't really like 6. Like I'm at 6, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Before you get there, you like, yeah, I'm running. And then when you get there, you like, nah, I don't really like 6. Let me see what 7 feels like. Like I want to sit on 7 racks, see what that feels like. So y'all, I hope y'all stacking with me, man, because y'all will feel just as good as I feel right now, just seeing the funds run up. You know what I mean? We're going to do a 7 band video, 8 band video. I'm going to invest. I'm going to show y'all where the money's going. We're going to build a business. We're going to grow it to 10 to 12. Some y'all never seen before, at least I never seen it before, where somebody actually runs the numbers up directly straight online in front of my face and brings it to me on a day-to-day basis. I never seen it before. It's like an online financial personal training coach. That's me. Yo, check this out. We're going to go ahead and finish this count out. Let's see what we're working with. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, right? Because this is going to make, this is the 52.33. Oh, snap. We getting one of them amber joints. Yo. All right, so we got the 52.33. We got the extra stack. That's going to bring it to 62.33. And now we just counted up 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's 63.33 right here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 64.33, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 65.33, all right, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, make it 66, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, that'll make it 67, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. So 67, 73 is what we're working with, all right? 67, 73. We only got to rack up 300 on what's needed to go ahead and dive in to 7 bands. We definitely want to see ourselves sit. Matter of fact, I got 7 bands. I am 7 bands. That's how it works, bro. You want to manifest the money, you want to bring it to you, you got to be the money. All right. So right here, what we sitting in front of is 6773. All right, 6773. Keep that in mind because we got to pump up the numbers. We only need an easy 300, which we could easily do. If you're working with my kind of numbers, I know I'm going to rack that in a matter of just a couple days. Hopefully, I could pull it off in just one day. But who knows how things will turn out. But I'm going to bank on 2 days at least where I should be sitting on the 7 racks. And then I'm going to be ready for a 7K video, which I'm going to dump out sometime next week. Now that we're sitting on 6773, let's talk about this great day I had. So I want y'all to always remember this, all right? Never lose faith, all right? That's my biggest key thing that I want to talk about, especially on this particular episode. And I say never lose faith because I've run with a team, right? I run with a team of about, I would say like anywhere between, depending on the day, it could be between 4 to 6, sometimes even 8 heads, all right? So when you're talking about 8 heads, when you're ready to do that split, sometimes the split don't be looking good, bro. Sometimes that cut be looking ugly. You know what I mean? So what'll end up happening is you will have heads starting to break off. Like, yo, I'm not making no money right now. So I feel like I'm gonna either come back tomorrow or I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just tap out for a few hours. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe I could hold it down and make some money. So what I said, I went ahead, I clocked in. I saw the team. I said, I'm working with like 7, 8 heads. The numbers was looking bad. So remember, I'm in hospitality, right? We deal with people coming to the property or whatever, and you either on the property that you could dine in or whatever, or you could actually be there to stay, right? Now, when I walked in, bro, there was nothing on the board, all right? We don't got nobody set up to actually come on property. We don't got nobody set to actually come in to dine in. That means no money, bro, or what everybody else thinks. They thinking no money. Because that's where you usually rack up your funds. You know what I mean? Those 2 particular areas, people coming in and people that dine in. That's where you valet the cars and all that. You could do the luggage when they actually show up. That's where you're going to make your bread and butter, right? So I had my whole team. Everybody starts falling off like flies. Because when I walked in, bro, usually I walk in and it's like, yo, 30 people meant to come on property. That's like a lot of shmoney, bro. You talking like $10, $20 each head. That's a lot of money, right? So what ends up being the case is we had none of them numbers on the board and everybody said, yo, listen, I'm gonna sit around for a quick minute, but I'm gonna have to skate out if I don't really see the numbers pumping like that. I said, yo, listen, bro, that's not how you gotta think. I said, you don't really know or see how that money's gonna come, but if you got it set up, manifested, and you believe that it's gonna come, bro. Don't worry about how. Don't sit on and rely on the how. You know some ins and outs on what usually unfolds with a lot of income, right? Which is a lot of people coming on property, a lot of people dining in. That's what you bank on. But in a lot of cases, you might find that you'll still make the same bread and butter in a way that you've never even seen coming. All right. So as the night progresses, everybody starts tapping out. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm going to clock out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no money coming. I'm going to go ahead and clock out. I'm like, all right, whatever. You're not going to hold it down with me? You're not going to hold it down? My last man was like, yo, I'm gonna have to tap out, you know what I'm saying? Because it don't really seem like the money is coming. I said, all right, bro, do what you gonna do. All right. I said, but that money's coming. It's just not here yet. It's coming. I said, yo, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gonna do. So this man went ahead, he clocked out. Bro, tell me how 20 minutes later, 20 minutes, all he needed to stay for was another 20, right? And we already was doing all right with the numbers. So we doing all right with the numbers or whatever. All of a sudden I see, you know what I'm saying, at a distance, I'm like, ooh, let's get it. I see that Escalade, bro. The little Escalade coming up. I'm like, all right, and it's just me on board, right? So this man pulls up, skirt. He, you know what I'm saying, steps out with wifey and all that. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the property. You know, can I help you with anything? Are you here to check in? Are you here to actually dine in with us? You know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop, trying to find out what's the ins and outs with what's his business there. So he's like, yo, check this out. We already went ahead and handled the check-in process. We good, whoop-de-whoop. All we really need is for you to get us to our spot. I said, yo, I got you right now, bro. Like, ain't no thing, you know what I'm saying? Leave the whip right here, I got you. And then I'm gonna shuttle you out, you know what I'm saying, to your spot. And he said, all right, cool. So he jumps out with wifey and all that, shuttle them down, find out a little bit of ins and outs, where they coming from, how long is this stay, the regular basics. So I, get to the little spot or whatever, let them know, yo, this is where you're going to be staying, whoop-de-whoop, elevator to the left, your room's to the right, whatever. This is how you get in. And all of a sudden, this man drops $100 on your boy. Just for that. Mind you, he just came out the whip with his wifey or whatever, dropped that $100 on me. I told these boys it was coming. Nobody wanted to hear me out, right? Cool. Boom, dropped the $100 on me. I was like, my man came through with the $100. I'm sending a text to all my people. Bro, I told you the $100 was coming. Sent it. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, somebody else pull up on property. I'm looking, I'm like, ooh, nice little Benz, right? Nice little coupe. So he pulls in, man jumps out. My man dumps 50 on me right there. Yo, take care of my car, bro. 50. All right? Whoopie-whoop, ain't no thing. And yo, you got luggage with you? I clean up the talk, right? But I'm gonna give it to y'all how I do it to my peoples. But I'm like, yo, you got luggage? And he's like, yeah, just check the back. I'm like, all right, whoop-de-whoop, boom, 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 boom. Get the luggage up to the room. Bro, another 50, all right? Another 50 right there. Boom, we sitting on $200. Ain't even been an hour yet. We sitting on $200. So I'm like, all right, whoop-de-whoop, next mission. They call me on the radio. Skirt. We need you to come through and hit up this spot, and somebody needs some extra help, getting into X, Y, and Z room. They also need some help, with the equipment that they working with. Boom, a little 20 spot right there. And all throughout the night, all I did was get blessed. Why? Because I never lost faith, bro. I never lost faith. And at the end of the day, that's my main key in anybody out there making moves and how they do things. The whole team. Now, mind you, the young boys was out first. The little dudes that I work with, that's somewhere in their like mid-20s. Yeah, bro. They actually was out real quick. They was like, yo, we not feeling this. We about to go get bruised, this, that, and the third. They about to go turn up. I said, all right, cool. Then over time, you know what I'm saying? Everybody slowly started tapping out. And I was the last man standing, just racking up the bread in the end. And that's what it is. You gotta stay, bro, you gotta stay in it to the end. You know what I mean? Don't fall short. You never know how it's going to really happen. You just get in there and see what you could do. Just give it your all, and you're going to find that somewhere between them fine lines, you're going to weave through a gap. And before you know it, you've made it to the end of that tunnel. Because I was going to skate out that night without hitting my little mandatory minimum that I like to see every time I get into work. I got a little minimum that I like to see or whatever. And in this case, I wasn't going to see the minimum until that Escalade pulled up, until that next one came up. And I was like, yo, let's get it. You know what I mean? And I pulled off, I want to say it was like a $300-400 day, just because I played my cards right and I never tapped out. You know what I mean? I kept it going. I never knew exactly how things were going to unfold, but I kept the faith and the belief as high as I could, executed in all directions. I made some plays, didn't really get, all that much that I anticipated on getting. And it didn't really bother me like that because I knew something better was coming in the future. Y'all keep that in mind when you're talking about getting this money, and apply that to any situation, where it fits. But yo, let's move on to this next topic, right? And the next topic is, how do you save? How do you save without having money? And how do you save without even getting money, but you still manage to save? Now, when I say this, I'm dealing and talking with a certain type of person. A very specific type of person fits this category. And what the category is like, let's say you have a drinker, right? Everybody got that boy. You got a boy, right? Your little man or whatever, your man down the street, somebody you know really well. But everybody got somebody that they know that be really, really broke. He be broke as hell, bro. But he always got a brew. He always got money for brews, or he got trees, or he got money for trees. You know what I'm saying? It's always the case. These are the guys I'm talking to. The ones that don't miss a beat. I even was sitting in these shoes at a period in time as well. You know what I mean? To the point where I was drinking every day, bro. I was drinking every day. I did not miss a beat. Regardless of what my paycheck said, regardless of what I saved, regardless of what I put aside, I never let any of my income, regardless high, low, I never let that interfere if I was gonna get my brews or not. These are the people that I'm talking to. It won't really apply to those who don't understand this lifestyle, where regardless of whatever takes place or whatever happens, that person always got their trees, they always got their brews, that female always got her wine. She always got wine, but she don't really got money like that all the time, but she always got that wine. I'm talking to y'all, all right? How do you save money without even having money, without even receiving the money? You just cut that out. All right. Now, when you cut it out, it has to be established within a system. All right. The system that I like, or what I created for myself at least, is the tally system. Nothing major, very, very simple, very easy. All you do is you take, for example, every day, right? So let's calculate it. Let's look at the calculations when you're looking at how this all plays out. So when you're looking at the calculations, right? So I usually get the little cans, right? The 24-ounce cans of like whatever. It could be the 2 for $5 on the Budweisers. And then I'm out here in Texas, bro. So you know I'm pulling up, getting that Shiner all day. So I like Shiner, right? I like Shiner. For those not familiar, it's a Texas beer. But Shiner Bock, that's my joint. And then I usually get a little Budweiser with it, right? When you total that cost, it comes out to around $10. Now, when I got into the specific people that I'm talking to, remember, regardless of whatever takes place in my life, I'm going to have them 3 brews that usually total out at $10. So what I'm going to say to myself is I'm going to have them brews every single day this month, right? Not really, but I'm just saying, generalizing, giving you the example. I'm going to have, you know what I'm saying, a brew, the 3 brews every single day this month. Let's total that cost, right? Because if it comes out, it was like 9 something last time I got it, or what I really recollect on the total cost. We're going to estimate or round up to $10. And we're going to round and take that $10 and then multiply it by 31. So you get 310. All right, simple math. So right there, you got 310 just on brews, right? Remember, I'm going to drink those brews. I'm going to have them, regardless of what comes in my check or whatever. I always have them. And y'all know that guy that's like this. Same thing with the trees. Same thing with Shorty and the wine. All right, so the next thing, what else I got? Eating out. When I eat out, right, it usually will cost me anywhere between $10 to $15. I'm going to go ahead and hit it along the higher side because I'm going to be real. It's usually around $15. So we're going to take the 15 and we're going to multiply that. And I eat out every day. We're not going to say, yo, today I just skipped out. Nah, bro. Every single day, I just didn't question it. So we're going to take the 15 and multiply that. Hold up. 15 times the 31. And we got 465. So 465 plus the 310 is 775. So if you religiously eat out, regardless, no matter what, if you religiously get them brews, regardless, no matter what, the moment you cut that out without receiving any money or without actually having any money, you will manage to save. All right. It's a very hard way of saving, or I don't really want to put that on you. It's not hard. Anything is easy. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to. It's not a hard way of saving. Don't put that in your mind. It's a way of saving that'll actually have you probably going through different routes, different loops. And in this case, what I like to do personally is I like to create a tally system. So every day I actually make a successful day where let's say I don't eat out and I don't have any brews. I just tally exactly what's taking place. Now, what I do is I like to structure it so it actually creates a saving system for me. So I actually know I could save $775 if I cut those things out for the next 31 days. So what I'm going to do is next 31 days, I'm going to cut it all the way out entirely. So no more brews, no more eating out. And that is going to guarantee that I save $775. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I did not sit down and commit to this, I will pull up every single day and get them 3 brews. And I will make sure whether I'm at work or whether I'm out doing whatever, I'm gonna go in and cop that Chipotle plus that drink and double up on the chicken. So the cost usually will generate and come up to anywhere between $10 to $12, right? So you could automatically see where you're gonna start to generate and save a lot of money. And you don't feel it as the days progress, unless you look at the tally system. If you look at the tally system and you like, damn, I went 5 days without drinking no brews, 5 days without getting no food from outside, and you tally that up, you know what I mean? Just 5 days, right? So 5 days, you didn't get no brews. So every day was gonna be $10 a day, that's $50. The $15 that you decided to eat out, that's $75, right? That's 50 and 75. That's within 5 days. You're talking about saving $1.25. That's real, bro. That's real. If you religiously eat this stuff, if you religiously drink this stuff, this is a way of saving without you actually holding the funds and without you actually receiving the funds. But you know you would actually spend those funds unless you committed to a system like this. And what you'll find, it ends up being something beneficial, is when you create the tally system. Let's say you 10 days in, you like, damn, I'm 10 days in, no brews. I didn't eat nothing outside of my norm. You know what I'm saying? I cooked everything at the crib. You might have a day you might want to lean out on that limb and not say cheat, but you might say, damn, I'm gonna have a couple brews today. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get right back on track. I'm just not gonna tally today. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna do no tally for today. And I'm gonna let the day pass. And then the following day, I'm gonna jump back on my system and then boom, dump out another tally. What you'll find is when you actually have your system laid out, where you have it where it says no beer, and you have like 5, 10, 15, 20 tallies up, just take that number and multiply it by how much beer you would have purchased. And now you're gonna start to see and feel, damn, I'm really generating some real savings right here by actually not really getting the money and not actually holding the money. I just commit to not doing a specific activity, or committed to not going about doing or handling a certain expense. And you'll find that the money will slowly creep and fall on your lap with some leeway, giving you, you know what I'm saying, some leverage where, yeah, if it's the day where you actually want to get out with the crew, you know what I'm saying, you want to link up with the team, get out and actually do something, it gives you the ability to go ahead, have your brews, have your little whatever else you want to do, eat out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just don't tally for that day, which will only lead you to like look back at them tallies like, damn, I got 10 days clean, got 1 day out, got a little busy, decided to, chill with the team. And then you look back at it, you're like, yo, let me go ahead and dump more tallies on that 10 day. And then you start cleaning up exactly what you're doing. And you find you could create a structured system that'll actually allow you to get out with the crew, you know what I'm saying, link up with the team, do you, and still get back at it and save on the money and all that like you're supposed to be doing. So looking back at it, y'all see what it is. We did it. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude the video right here. We got it right here, bro. This is what we did. When y'all rocking with my team, when y'all rocking with this channel and how we gets down, this is what we do in a few months, all right? This is 5 bands up top. And what we working on right now, 67.73. Yeah, bro, $1,773 is how much we are up. We looking to get another 5 bands. And when we get them 5 bands, just like my man Thirsty sits in the videos, we gonna sit the 5 bands right there in the video, just so y'all know. And always remember, we got this, bro. Just in a few months, we got this. How? Because we came together as a team, established a system within, created it, started it, manifested it, and it all came out. Y'all know what it is. Y'all get at me. I'm gonna get back at y'all when I touch that 7 bands. So look out for a video very soon. We only talking about 300. Y'all know, keep rocking with your boy. It is what it is. I'm out.